I've been laid off now for 4.5 months, trying all kinds of things, trying to get back out there, trying to really keep my spirits up. And I don't know, I had a talk with my husband last night. We really started talking about finances, and things are starting to look, scary after all this time. And I guess it just really hit me. And I just woke up this morning feeling, having one of those, I feel like a loser kind of days, What's wrong with me again? And I know there's nothing wrong with me. I have great experience. I do everything right in interviews. There's a lot of competition out there, and I'm 57 years old. And I think when you're interviewing with someone who's, half your age, they don't see you as someone they can relate to be a member of their team. So it gets a little bit more difficult to find a position, which is fine. So I went for a walk, tried to do some things to kind of make myself feel better. I'm really lucky where I live. I live in just a beautiful area, walking trails that go over the water, and I live right along a creek right off of the bay. We're very close to the ocean, in a beach town in Delaware I live. Really love it here. So I took a walk. That felt good. It cleared my head a little bit for a while. It takes your mind off of it while you're out there. So good to get out there. But I came back and just sort of still felt a little down. And usually on Mondays, I'll jump into my social media for the relaxed mindset. And I just didn't feel like it today. I feel like I've been doing it for a really long time now. And, you watch all these YouTube people and they're always saying, oh, you can, get all these followers in no time and this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, I'm not getting anything. Getting some view. I mean, if I get 100 views on a video over on TikTok, I'm excited. I don't know. So I started to clean the house. I gotta be honest, I've been feeling kind of low-grade depression and haven't really felt like keeping up with it. So cleaned the heck out of the kitchen. Realized I had so many dishes in the sink. Now, it's only myself and my husband in the house. We're only two people. I had so many dishes in the sink that I couldn't get them all into one load. So that's how kind of far behind I am and how depressed I've been. So I got up, I did the dishes, I cleaned the floors, made the bed, threw a ball for the cat, tried to do whatever I could to get out of it. And then I start... I sit down and I turn on YouTube, which is always a mistake. Because it's all these people that are like, you can make all this money in no time. And I kind of really hoped I could make that work. And maybe I still can. But it doesn't feel like it right now, So I did gardening today. I did so much today, just around the house to try to make myself feel better. There's got to be somebody else out there that's feeling like I am too. It's just complete and total depression right now. I'm just like free forming. Oh, I'm laughing too. So I hate editing. I don't know what I'm doing on YouTube, and I really hate editing. I know I'm jumping around a lot, but so my last video that I just did, that's my cat Spooky behind me, one of my cats. He's awesome. I love him. He makes me smile all day. Oh, I was editing. I hate editing. I can't stand looking at myself on film. I look at myself and I'm like, oh my God, you're so fat. You look so old. Your hair is gray, right? We say these horrible things inside of ourselves to each other. So I see, again, these ads on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. They get me. They wrote me right in. So I download this app called Captions. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to just upload my video to them. And supposedly, from what the advertisement said, you just basically choose how you want it to edit your video and it will edit your video for you. So I'm like, okay, I'll just do that. And what I found out after I downloaded it and paid for it is that your video has to be, I think it's less than 10 minutes long. And the one I was trying to upload was like 15. So I'm like, okay, so what I usually do isn't even going to work for this. So I refilmed myself and had it at 10 minutes. So I put it in there and it did it. It put like really nice captions on it, and it was doing, it was not me. I don't even know why I tried. I tried to be more like a normal influencer kind of person, or a normal YouTuber that you see following all these tips that people give you. That doesn't work for me. It didn't feel like me at all. The whole video didn't feel like me. And then I asked it to take out the ums and ahs for me because I could hear myself doing that. So then I watched like a little bit of the beginning of it again. I'm like, okay, it did it. Let's make a thumbnail and just go ahead and post it. And then I decide I'm going to go ahead, after I post it, of course, I decide that I'm going to go ahead and watch it all the way through. Because I'm realizing that it's only 7 minutes and I had uploaded 10 minutes of footage. And at first I'm like, oh, I just took out the ums and the ahs. That's fine. But I go in and I watch it. It's got the whole end of it cut off. It cracks me up. I feel like such a loser. So learn from my mistakes. I need to actually learn how to edit. So hopefully this video, I actually went out and I took some B-roll of me doing different things. So I'm going to try to put that in and play around a little bit. So hopefully I can get better at posting videos than I have been in the past. I'm going to leave that one up just because it's hilarious. And if I can figure out how to link it to this video, I will link it to this video. I'm sure I'll get a lot of, well, no one's watching me, which is fine. Someday maybe somebody will, but so someday maybe if it stays out there long enough, I'll start getting bad comments on it. But bad comments are better than no comments, I guess, right? So I don't know. I'm working the YouTube angle. You know, I did the book. I posted the book on Amazon KDP, spent more money in advertising than I made, so stopped advertising it because what's the point? I don't have the money to keep spending to do it. I've done the relaxedmindset.com. I mentioned that before. It's got some courses in there that people can pay for. Along with that, I have a journal that I did. I'm really proud of that journal too. That's on Amazon KDP too. That's the Relaxed Mindset Journal. I guess you could probably Google if you wanted to look at it. I have it linked in other videos at the bottom, but I'm not here to sell stuff to you. I'm just talking about what I'm doing. So I linked it all once so you could go and refer it to it. And I don't want to keep doing that because then it becomes like I'm selling, and I don't want to do that. Also haven't sold a copy of that. Haven't sold a single class that I set up at the relaxedmindset.com. Set up a Substack also for the Relaxed Mindset. I'm the only subscriber. So what else? I have had what I guess could be considered good news, but I think it's kind of another thing that's sort of making me a little depressed today. I mentioned in my last video that like I really have been working a lot on my LinkedIn profile not yesterday, but recently, the last few weeks. About the last month, I've been really posting every day and kind of actually becoming sort of a creator on LinkedIn. And I've had a few employers actually reach out to me and then got annoyed immediately because I responded and I got ghosted. It's like, why did you read? It's like, you get ghosted enough when you go out and you apply for a job and you interview and then they never tell you anything and you never hear back again and you follow up and send emails and no one talks to you. But then to have an employer reach out to you and you respond with, yes, this sounds great. Here's my resume. Let's set up a time to talk. Here's my phone number. And you never hear again. WTF is all I have to say. It annoys me. That happened to me twice. And then finally, the one employer actually did get back to me today. They sent me, this is so funny. So they send me a link to the position that they're reaching out to me about. I've already applied for it and been immediately declined by AI. Now, my resume is set up and I try to make it perfect to ATS every time. I run it through AI and ask it to help me with keywords. I write my cover letter, but then I run it through AI and go, hey, can you help me beef this up with some keywords? I do it all the way they tell you to do it. I get rejected. And then, that was a while ago I applied for that job. 3 weeks ago, and then 3 weeks later, they reach out to me on LinkedIn, want to know if I'm interested in that job, as though I've never applied for it before. She sends me the job, so I reach out and I say, oh yeah, I would be interested in the position. Then she sends me a link to it. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is the job I applied for with your company before, and you immediately declined me. And I realized this because I went in to reapply for it so I could reach out to her and say I had applied for it. And it won't let me apply for it again because I've already applied for it. So I have confirmation that this is the actual position that I applied for almost a month ago that got immediately turned down for. So it's just so stupid. But the reason I say that that's like, it's kind of good news and bad news is, to be very honest with you, at this stage in my life, like I've almost now got my hopes up about doing something different. I've been a remote worker for a long time. This position would not be remote. I'll have to get in and drive to an office every day. Sounds like no big deal to most people. But I have some health problems and I get super tired during the day. So it helps me to be home. But I mean, it is what it is. I can't lose my house. I live in a place where I pay land rent and I pay for a mortgage. And I have to work. So I can't be picky. If I get offered this job, I'm going to have to take it. At least, I don't want to say there's a light at the end of the tunnel because I don't want to get my hopes up again about another job that just might be a letdown. Who knows if I'll ever hear from her again. Hopefully something will come of it. And at the same time, hopefully one of these other things that I keep trying, YouTube or TikTok or one of these internet things or app things or whatever, something starts making me some money so I feel a little bit better. Like if I have to go back to work, it would be cool, like just to do it temporarily until I can make enough money to where I can quit again. It's just a matter of I need to have enough money to pay my land rent and pay health insurance, which I don't have right now, and I hate that a lot. So I don't know. Tell me how your job hunt is going if you're in the same position. I just wanted to come on here and just vent a little bit, I guess. This is becoming kind of like a journal for me, which is kind of helpful for sort of my mental health and make me kind of feel better and talking through it. Hopefully I'll have better news sometime very soon. We shall see. Hopefully my editing will get better. So you will know soon if I'm doing well at that. You'll be able to see from my videos. I think the great lesson from that is I'm deleting captions, of course. I'm going to unsubscribe from that immediately. I'm just going to try to use CapCut and learn it. I have to learn it. I have to figure it out. That's where I stand right now. This talk has been completely discombobulated and a lot's been going on. So hopefully my editing skills will kick in and I'll learn something as I edit this. And before I get it uploaded, you'll see a better quality post than you did the last time. So my apologies for that one. All right. Well, thank you very much. Let me see if I can get this film over to my computer so that I can go ahead and edit it. There's got to be a way. I'll figure it out. All right. I'll let you know how that goes. Thanks. Bye. Have a good one.